The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is the home of the NC State Wolfpack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, NC State.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Ending off on the draw play. Has the 1st down and more. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Touchdown, NC State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the extra point was up and good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down, looking to throw the football. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. Picks up the course, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Gonna run it. It's Henderson.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And tackled there by the defense.
A Pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
Offense facing 4th down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
On to kick it away.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. get a stop. The offense will get back. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Auburn. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll try the ground game here. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Little. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Big gain, catch made at the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. It's an option look. Pitches to the back.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. The sure hands. It's Davidson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll throw it now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back, in motion now. Direct snap. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
This defense is making it tough. Ball is still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play to the running back going left, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
Punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Contact as he threw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Good throw to the left. He makes the grab. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Another big play. Offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. The Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Not able to connect, incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Second down after the incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth.
Set to kick this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, you could just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Davis. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, get set.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Looking to throw now on first down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there, put the two hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. Maybe the last shot here. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, I don't know about you, but you can almost feel the level of anxiousness that's going through this stadium right now. He picked up that 1st down, and without it, I think this game is over. I mean, when he took off, there was a chance that this thing was over, but he found a way to get the 1st down, much to this crowd's disappointment.
Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.